Blue Jays open up their cross-country season on Friday at the Hawkeye Invitational in Iowa City. Coach, give us a preview of that.
Yeah, heading to Iowa Friday, just for an opener. Pretty low-key for us. Women will only be running 4K, men will only be running 6K. So just a good opportunity, especially for some of the young kids or people coming back to kind of get their feet wet, first college race for some of those freshmen, et cetera. But should be a really good venue. Good competition, not too big, but an opportunity to kind of get a measuring stick of where we might stack up this year. A lot of unknowns with how big the freshman class is on the guys' side, especially, and we didn't lose anybody. And then on the ladies' side, just some healthy people back that missed part of last year, and just kind of looking to get a glimpse of what the season's going to look like for us.
Question.
What kind of goals do you set for the freshman group in particular out of the gate? You're kind of unsure about the translation.
Yeah, for the ladies, it's really, really simple. It's only 4K. They ran 5K in high school, and we just go for it. Like it's just shorter than you ran in high school. So there's not really any expectation or anything like that. It's just go out there, compete, run as hard as you can, finish on empty. Somewhat similar to the guys' side. For the freshmen, it's at 1K farther on the guys' side. But the biggest thing is go out, compete, finish on empty. If we can do that, it'll be a good day. We had a big workout on Monday morning. Honestly, on the guys' side, it's the best workout we've had in 6 years here. It was incredible. It's what we've dreamed of for 6 years, to be honest with you. It's a big workout, and the first guy to the last guy, the 18th guy, there was less than 2 seconds on our spread. And so as a coach, when you see that, it's like it's coming together, right? Like this is what we've been working for and dreaming for and pushing towards. And so that's really, really exciting. Ladies had a great workout on Monday as well. Two separate groups kind of split up there. Those top 3-4 girls are pretty solid on that girl side, and it's gonna be interesting to see who steps up into that 4, 5, 6 spot maybe on the lady side, and it kind of fills in that scoring 7 for us. But just looking forward to kind of Fayers and I were talking a little bit earlier. He's like, I'm excited and I'm not nervous at all, but it's just almost like let's get there and get an answer type of a feeling. So.
I was going to say, do you get a sense from your group that there's almost this pent-up energy just ready to finally race?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. They're tired of running workouts. Volleyball's already had games and soccer's had games. And, the other thing, too, is that you look at the number of times that we compete in the fall, it's not a lot. And so each opportunity to go out there is just special. We don't set up to run fast every race. We're not set up to run fast this week. We won't be set up to run fast at Nebraska because we have bigger goals this year. But yeah, the opportunity to compete is something special. We had a kid in the office just literally 5 minutes ago, and he was injured all of last year, so he hasn't raced, since his senior year of high school. And I was like, how are you feeling? He's like, Coach. I'm like, yeah, just it's kind of like you're a freshman year of high school all over again. Just go out there and seize the opportunity and rip the Band-Aid off and enjoy it, So they're ready. I'm ready. Fayers is ready. Yeah, it'll be good.
With the performances that Tommy had, the 8K at Platt, the good finish in the Big East, good finish in program record in Midwest, what has the ripple effect been in his confidence, in his, just general attitude every day that you've seen that could potentially be a building block from something like that as a sophomore?
Yeah, he's a special, unique case. A lot of people don't know probably his whole story. he's injured. He's got a torn labrum in his hip. He's been injured since he got to campus. So he only runs 20 miles a week, which, yeah, right. So, yeah, 20 miles a week to a lot of people probably sounds like a lot, but to a college runner, especially a male college runner, 20 miles a week is I'd be at the very bottom of that spectrum. A lot of guys are 80, 90, maybe 100 miles a week at the college level. And so for Tommy to have found the success he's had, what his training load has been incredible. And that speaks to our sports med staff, that speaks to our strength and conditioning staff, that speaks to just Even our donors helping us get our Boost treadmill a few years ago, and his commitment to cross training. But the ripple of that is huge for Tommy. You know, his season ended a lot later than everybody else's. Everybody else was done the last week of April, 1st of May, and Tommy had to carry over until almost June. So, you know, his summer off time carried into the middle of June. And so he's, 2 or 3 weeks behind everybody else right now. So he knows that through workouts. He's not in the top 3 or 4 guys right now. But he and I chatted about that, just the other day after the workout. He's like, oh, no. He's like, for where I'm at right now, I'm exactly where I need to be. I know, and we know he'll be where he needs to be when it comes Big East and regional time for him. The goal is just keep him healthy and sustained, But it's not just the ripple effect for Tommy; it's the ripple effect for that entire program. There's just a different attitude, mentality, swagger, almost, if you will. I don't know if I'd go as far as calling it swagger, confidence.
I call it swagger, so
Yeah. Okay. And I think it's proof that, from where we started. To where we are now, that we can do things here, and to have that belief, that's important. But that's we can talk about workouts and this and that and the other, but when you go to the start line, to believe that you can compete and that you belong, that's probably just as important as anything else. And that's not carried over just in Tommy anymore, but that's carried over into an entire program that we can build something here, that we are training the right way, that we are bringing the right student athletes into this program, and that this is just the beginning of what we're doing. Go back, and the day I was hired here, and Rob Anderson asked me for a quote for my press release, and I said, we're going to recruit the right kids, Creighton kids. They're going to excel in the classroom and on the track and on the cross-country course, and I said I believe we can build something special here, and I think we always talk about the floor. We never talk about the ceiling. And the floor is just getting higher, and that's really special. And, we had a group of recruits in this week that we talk about every year to be the fastest group of recruits in school history. And I tell you what, kids we had in potentially to be here next year, we'd be saying that again, and they see the same thing. And that's it's exciting to think about.